Luis, what do you think? Get rid of throw-ins, just kick the ball in?
I think that we're trying to move forward, trying to make the game faster, because the new generation, they've been this top for quite a while, because the new generation, they want to see more action, more speed. But I think removing the throw-in at certain points is not going to be good either, because you have to stop where you have to start. If the ball is moving, we've seen it with the free kicks, when you try to start with the free kick quick, and the ball has to be totally stopped. So if we start doing that with the throw-ins, you're trying to speed up the game. You put the ball, it's not going to be the same. You're going to be the referee whistling, no, you have to go back, you have to start from here, you have to stop the ball. So we are trying to increase the pace, but also we're going to slow down the game and stopping the game once again. So not a big fan of this rule. Moving on to the next one, we'll see. But this one, I'm not a big fan.
Right, Frank, last word on your throw-ins.
The only thing... Yes. The only problem for me that you can find is, where do you put the opponent when you're going to kick the ball? Because he has to go far away in order for you to kick it. That's going to be the main problem. But if Stevie is really uptight on that matter, I'm very excited to talk about the other rules.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. No, here's the thing, Frank. Here's what I'm going to do. If I'm a coach, what I'm going to do, every time we get a throw-in, I'm going to pile everybody into the box, and I'm going to get the guy who can kick it 70 yards. How do you want that?
Well, what's the difference between that and Rory Delap?
Everybody can kick the ball 70 yards. Not everybody can take a long throw-in.
OK, let's move on for the throw-ins. Luis, which of these suggestions do you like, if any?
Yeah, exactly. That's if any. I'm not a big fan of most of them. I read that it was one that maybe you could stop the game, the time when the ball goes out. But that's meaning that the meaning is that you're going to play 30 minutes. So I'm not a big fan either. So to be honest, I like to change the game, but I'm a big passionate of what we got. That's why 3.5 billion people watch this game, and that's why it's been so famous in the past years, and growing up in these coming years, more people is watching. So I understand that we need to move forward. That's why VAR is being implemented. That's why we are changing some of the rules. But the massive rule like this one's, like shorting the game to 30 minutes, there's no way that I can see, because then we're going to start to the different problematic. What those 30 minutes are going to be, what that means for the TV rights. Because that means that 30 minutes of the game are not going to be watched for the people in their houses. So the rights are going to be touched. So it's going to be less money for the clubs for the game. So when you touch these kind of massive rules, there is a lot to be touched. And to be honest, I'm very happy the way the football looks at the moment.
30 minutes makes sense, doesn't it, Stevie? At least then you're getting that allotted time of football. At the moment, it's a lottery.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Time wasting, rolling around.
You're still getting 30 minutes now each half, with the time waste and the ball going out of play.
But it differs.
Hold on, I don't know. Let me just finish.
Go on.
I don't know the exact, right? I don't know the exact, but they reckon that on average, with the stoppages, the goal kicks, you name it, that we get about between 60 and 70 minutes a game, right? So let's say we get 65 for argument's sake. So we're going to completely change the whole way of thinking for 5 minutes.
But I suppose it's consistency, isn't it? Like, if you compare Austria against Italy, Belgium against Italy, the ball was in play 6 minutes more in the Austria game than the Belgian game within that 90 minutes, because Italy were just doing everything they could to waste time at the end of that match against Belgium. This then eliminates it, doesn't it? That gives you consistently 30 minutes every game.
See, we're trying to sanitise everything.
Right.
The skullduggery is partly what we love about the game.
Nobody loves
absolute garbage.
Nobody loves Simeone.
Absolute garbage.
Nobody wants that.
Every single person that supports a team that's 1-0 up with 10 minutes to go absolutely loves it. Falling over, wasting time, the goalie going from one side. It's called using your brains.
You should be awarded for that, should you?
Yeah, but you try to sanitise the game. All of a sudden, let's turn that into a five-a-side. Right. And then we'll get rid of all the other stuff.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.